Hello, I'm Melissa Holmes. This week on News to Celebrate, we take you inside the Buffalo History Museum for a look at its latest features, spotlight the Western New Yorkers stepping up to help families in need this Thanksgiving, and visit a local church bringing back the nostalgic AM&A's holiday window displays. Join us for the stories that uplift our community.
If you find yourself waxing nostalgic at times during the holiday, we may have found just the place for you.
We certainly do.
As these vintage videos from the Channel 2 archive show, anyone of a certain age who grew up in Western New York probably remembers making the annual trek downtown to see the Christmas window displays at AM&A's. But the displays went the way of the once venerable department store until a few years ago when they were discovered in the basement of a hotel, lovingly restored by a group of volunteer elves.
Engineers that know how to fix the animation, people that know how to paint, people that know how to decorate.
Last year, they featured the Victorian Christmas display from 1995. It was one of the last the store ever had. This year, they're going way back to what they believe was the very first, 1959's The Night Before Christmas.
Night Before Christmas, everybody knows that story.
Sure. Went all through the house.
Not a creature was stirring.
Not even a mouse.
And they were not in the best of condition. So that's the amazing part, that they've been brought back. And you know, if you look closely and see the detail, it's quite amazing.
They'll be on display here at St. Greg's the weekend of November 28th. But this year, there's an encore presentation.
And then the first two weekends in December, they'll be in Lancaster at Faith United Methodist Church, 5505 Broadway.
Including all 8 tiny reindeer.
On your side in Williamsville, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.
The holidays are coming up and many places across our area are getting ready, including at the Richardson Olmsted campus. The Buffalo Holiday Market returns next week, bringing its festive winter village back to the grounds. This year's market will feature dozens of local artisans and vintage vendors, along with holiday foods and handcrafted gifts from across Western New York. Joining us in studio with all the details from the Buffalo Holiday Market is Jillian Canaan. Thanks for being here, Jillian.
Thanks so much for having me.
So everyone wants to know, when do you open and what will this year's market be like?
So we kick off the day after Thanksgiving. We're open 11 to 8 for our opening day, and then we're every weekend leading up until Christmas, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And what are the hours each of the days?
Fridays we're open 4 to 8, Saturdays is 11 to 8, and Sundays is 11 to 6.
And if people haven't had a chance to come or haven't had a chance to come since you've moved to the Richardson, can you just describe what the experience is like?
It's incredible. We have something for everyone on your shopping list. It's family friendly, pet friendly. We have an outdoor ice rink. We have igloos that you can rent. We have over 600 vendors that join us throughout the holiday season. So it's pretty incredible.
And the vendors rotate throughout the market. That's really interesting.
Yeah, no 2 days of the market are the same.
So you're going to get a different experience if you want to come back and back again. As you can see, it's stroller friendly as long as the ice is not an issue. What is it like on the days that it gets really cold out there? What is the atmosphere like?
Honestly, Buffalo always shows up. We find at this point, like, people are just excited to be out shopping and enjoying the holiday experience. So the weather's never really been a deterrent for us.
People just bundle up, and there's plenty of food options as well, right? Can you tell what some of those are?
Absolutely. We have Pretzelo. I'm not sure if you've ever seen them before. They're buffalo-shaped pretzels. We have all different kinds of vendors. We have Buffalo Burger Bros joining us, the Mad Irons Crepes. So we've got lots of snacky things and then other sandwiches and things like that that you can hang out and enjoy.
And I know a lot of people went to the Buffalo Holiday Market, so this is the winter iteration again at the Richardson Olmsted campus. It's free to attend. You just walk around and you can shop with all the different vendors. And something that stood out to me about the Holiday Market were all the different kind of photo ops that you have set up. Can you describe what some of those are like, and will you have them for the winter one too? Absolutely.
The Richardson is such a picturesque setting, so we really like to capitalize on that and make everything Instagrammy, for lack of a better term. So there's so many beautiful scenes throughout the market setup that you can pop around and take pictures with. We of course have Santa Claus that will be there, and he's free to visit with, and he's the real deal.
And when is he going to be there?
He'll be there every weekend. His hours are a little bit shorter, so they're like 4 to 7 on Friday, 12 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday.
And again, this is the Olmsted campus right on Forest Avenue off Elmwood in Buffalo. What is your advice for parking?
We have a free parking lot in the back, partnered with Buff State, and then we have a trolley that'll take you around the campus and bring you right to the market.
Amazing. Again, it opens on Black Friday. What time on Black Friday?
11 to 8.
11 to 8 on Black Friday, and then every single weekend until?
Leading up until Christmas.
Yes. And how many years of the market is this now?
This will be our 5th year.
And what do you think has kept it going?
Buffalo and just the need to shop small. We have so many local amazing businesses that are just looking for something fun and unique, and this is just a different experience.
And it's definitely things that you might not think that you need or even think that you're looking for until you're literally walking in the market booth to booth and they just catch your eye.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can you say some, I know there's more than 600 vendors, but can you say some of the categories that the vendors will be?
Oh my gosh, we have something for everyone. We have local bakeries, we have vintage finds, we have just something for everyone.
Yes, literally, from your grandparents, your parents, your spouse, your kids, and your pets, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Jillian, where can people go for all the information? Can they see what vendors will be there before they go?
Yeah, we have our current vendor list for the opening weekend is up on our Facebook. You can go to our website, Buffalo Holiday Market, or you can find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Wonderful. Jillian Cannan is here with the Buffalo Holiday Market. Thanks so much for being here, and happy kickoff of the season.
Hi from the Icons exhibit at the Buffalo History Museum. Here with Director of Exhibits Tony Greco. We are saying goodbye to one sports venue, but there have been. We will also remember some other venues across Buffalo.
Yeah, in our Icons exhibit, not only do we talk about the iconic people and the iconic moments, but also the iconic venues that so many people have spent countless, hours and dollars at.
Right. You think of the Odd. You think of War Memorial. These are places etched in my history.
Yeah, and of course, this year, it being the last year at Highmark Stadium, this is an important year to look back on the different venues that we've had.
This exhibit's been around for a while, but it continues to sort of evolve, and you add things to it?
Yeah, we update different elements of it, trying to make sure things are up to date and reflective of, more recent memories.
Now, Buffalo got a kick out of the Peyton Manning, Josh Allen video, and you guys had fun with it, too.
Yeah. That's something that, if they're going to play upon history, we're going to play with it right
There
now.
you go.
Yeah.
What's in that case?
So we've got the weapon that was used to assassinate President McKinley, the surgical tools that were used on him, along with the Super Bowl 25 Norwood helmet, wide right.
The real one.
The real one.
The number one of one.
One of one.
That's what again, you do have jerseys here, wonderful jerseys here, but what makes you guys unique is you guys got one of a kind items.
Yeah, but you know what? Even the jerseys, we shoot for jerseys that are game worn, but also like instead of just a Gilbert Perreault jersey, we want an All-Star Game jersey. The rarer, the better.
Let's talk about there's a shopping event here the weekend after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Makers Market will have 30 local vendors here, so you can come in, start your Christmas shopping early, and support local businesses.
And put a plug in for the podcast.
Yeah, I do the Buffalo History Museum podcast. We've done a number of episodes. I'm doing one on Ely Parker, who was just admitted to the bar, an Indigenous person admitted to the bar posthumously. So that'll be out in a few days. But check it out. It's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
Can I be on one, or
you can absolutely. We're going to do one. Actually, we're going to do one about you.
Oh, fantastic! Wow, that'll be a short one. Thanks. Okay, BuffaloHistory.org is the website.
Yep.
Great. And the Icons exhibit. It's been here for several years, but if you haven't been here in a while, there are new things to see here in North Buffalo. On your side, I'm Kevin O'Neill, Channel 2 News.
So this is really all of where our magic happens.
Inside this small space in Brooke Hempkins' Angola home,
We get all of our different cream style corn.
every shelf,
We send these home.
every corner tells a story of generosity.
I'm an organized hoarder. That's what I do. I just have a space. It doesn't cost me anything. It just is time and a place to keep things. And I'm a good organized hoarder, so I was like, it's a good skill to have.
But what she's really built is a network. Farmers dropping off hundreds of squash, local clubs pitching in with turkeys, neighbors donating canned goods, turkey coupons, and everything families need for Thanksgiving.
The first year I ever did this, we had a returned box because the young mom didn't have a turkey roasting pan, which is what you don't think about sometimes. You just assume people have these things.
That was 13 years ago when her Facebook post turned into a holiday lifeline for families across Western New York. That first year, they fed 5 area school families.
So the next year, I just always set a goal to like 2 more families, and it always jumped more than, I think it was 15, then 20, then 25.
To now, 87 families receiving ready-to-make Thanksgiving dinner bags this year. And just last year, they added something new, a restaurant-style Thanksgiving Day meal, where they expect nearly 200 people this year.
We also have all of our hats.
But for Brooke, this mission has always been so personal. Her uncle David, who struggled with mental illness, lived at St. Luke's Mission and dedicated his time to the soup kitchen.
He didn't necessarily know better. He just wanted to help people. And that's really where I was like, I'd love to do that someday. It'd be really cool to be able to do that here, because we're more in the South towns and it's further hike to go to the city mission. But for people out this way, they can't get there. They don't have cars. They don't have gas. It's not something that everyone can reach down there.
That's why today, a community in the South towns ensures they won't have to, with one meal, one bag, and one donation at a time.
So the 20th annual Operation Rock Out Hunger kicked off today in Williamsville, marking one of Western New York's biggest holiday food drives. As part of the tradition, 97 Rock's Dave Jixter moved into a Feedmore, Western New York trailer just outside Millard Fillmore Hospital, where he'll be living for the next 7 days while collecting frozen turkeys, non-perishable foods, and cash donations.
The need goes up every year. I don't know why. I'd like to know why, but it doesn't matter. It matters that there's hungry people in the Western New York area, and Feedmore can help them, and we're trying to help Feedmore with the help of our listeners and your viewers.
Jixter, a new member of the Buffalo
Broadcast Hall of Fame.
Congratulations to him for all his great work. And the drive runs through next Tuesday morning, and all donations support Feedmore, Western New York.
He's got a big heart.
Sure does.
Well, the Buffalo Bills Foundation is doing their part to help the community for the holidays. Today was the annual Thanksgiving Blitz at Feedmore, Western New York. Bills staff joined Bills great Thurman Thomas to help distribute Thanksgiving dinners to hundreds of Western New York families. The Bills Foundation provided funding for all the necessities like turkeys, potatoes, stuffing, pies, and much more.
It feels great. This is an annual distribution that we do around Thanksgiving in partnership with the Bills and the Bills Foundation. It's so much fun to be out here every year, see the people who are coming through and getting their food, interacting with Bills legends and the excitement on their faces. Everybody's having a great time.
I'm feeling great. Like I said, this is one of the best events that I come for the Buffalo Bills, and it's all about giving back to the community and feeding more Western New York. So the vibe is great, like it always has been all over these years.
Well, in total, 600 Thanksgiving dinners were handed out today.
Speaking of those turkey dinners, some Buffalo residents got a little help with Thanksgiving dinner today. Acting Mayor Chris Scanlon handed out hundreds of turkeys during his annual Mayor's Thanksgiving giveaway at City Hall. With help from Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield, Tops, and West Her, families received everything they need to enjoy a festive holiday meal.
This annual Thanksgiving dinner drive is something that I'm proud to be a part of, humbled to be a part of, because it allows us to directly support families who may be in a time of need during the holiday seasons. And now more than ever, with cuts to funding and other programs and growing uncertainty for families, this support truly matters this time of year.
In total, 300 turkeys and sides were given out to families in need.
Celebrating Buffalo's hometown band, the Goo Goo Dolls, not only for performing in back-to-back concerts in Buffalo, but for raising a lot of money for Feedmore, Western New York. Check this out. Last night, the band presented a huge check for $150,000 to help Feedmore's mission and keep families fed during the holidays. We are highlighting some of the fun events happening across Buffalo this weekend. The ice at Canalside just opened for the season, and there's lots planned for this winter. All of the favorites are back, including bumper cars, the ice train, curling, and the ice bikes. Organizers also have lots of fun theme nights planned, including a Bills Mafia Skate, Sabres Night, and Ice Fest. That's January 30th. We spoke with the Buffalo Waterfront's general manager about everything they have going on to celebrate opening weekend.
Saturday, we're working with the Hallmark movie to do a little celebration for the announcement and the debut of that movie. And then on Sunday, we're actually partnering with Shays for Wicked, and we're doing a special promotions around Wicked that day. So something for everybody. If Bills fans come out, and then if you're a Shays ticket fan holder, we encourage you to come out on Sunday too.
The ice will be open every day except for Mondays today through the end of the winter season. We have a full look at the schedule on WGRZ.com. And the Buffalo and Erie County Botanical Gardens is opening up its annual poinsettia exhibit later this morning. You can check out the vibrant colors of reds, pinks, yellows, and oranges during the day and at night on select nights. The exhibit will be at the Botanical Gardens from now through January 4th. And this holiday season, National Grid is working to bring some cheer to families staying at Kevin Guest House.
We know that the great work that Kevin Guest House does year-round to help those who are in need. We appreciate that and know what a lot of these families of these patients are going through. And so if we can brighten their holiday a little bit by adding a little bit here and there to the Kevin Guest House, we feel really good about doing that, and we're grateful to be back again.
This is the 12th year National Grid has helped make the holiday season a little brighter for those staying at Kevin Guest House.
Hi from this gem that I did not know existed. Even though it's in Williamsville. I've been in Williamsville a million times, Marty. Nice to see you, Vice President, Western New York Railway Historical Society. This building has a lot of history in Western New York.
Well, 1896 it was built for the Lehigh Vale and was a site for freight and passengers to be delivered here in the village. And a lot of activity happened over the years. So we're very excited that it has survived 130 years. And we do a lot of events all summer long. So we like to have a lot of different things happen here. We have a train show, we have a car show, hay rides, and touch a truck, all kinds of things.
Santa's coming here as well, but this weekend, the action is in Hamburg.
Yes, we're having the annual toy and train show in Hamburg at the Event Center. It's Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 5, and it's an $8 admission, and children are from up to 12 years old are free. And if you want to come for 2 days, it's a $12 admission for both days.
I think a lot of people have relatives. I have an uncle who had a train set underneath this tree. It seems like it's family and a lot of Western New York tradition. What is the hobby, or assess the hobby now of trains?
The hobby is still popular. Kids love to see a toy train. They like big trains too.
Sure.
So when they have a small train going around their tree or the track in the living room for the winter time, the holiday time, it's a great thing for them to have.
Is there new technology now with train sets?
There is a new technology out there now that you can operate trains now from your cell phone.
From your phone? Really?
From your laptop. You can actually build the track on the laptop, and you can make the switches turn on and off with the remote control from your laptop. It's very exciting to see that kind of stuff happen.
So the show is 2 days?
2 days, yeah, and it's a great family event. Come on do some Christmas shopping or holiday shopping, and there's operating layouts that are there, and the kids can actually run some of the stuff that are being operated on, and we have a good time with the kids.
That is at the Hamburg Fairgrounds Event Center. They're also going to have some basket raffles there as well as a fundraiser for the society as well. All right, on your side in Williamsville, I'm Kevin O'Neill, Channel 2 News.
And we love to show you this every week. So before and after Sunday's big win over the Bucks, Josh Allen wore another new era cap supporting Oshai Children's Hospital. This week's was designed by 6-year-old twin brothers, Max and Ben. They actually spent the first 56 days of their lives at the NICU at Oshai. They were born at just 30 weeks. But now they are both energetic kids who love sports and the Bills. So far, Oshai has raised more than $58,000 through auctioning off these one-of-a-kind caps for the Patricia Allen Fund. Another great cap and another great story. I know that one probably touches your heart as a twin mom.
Awesome artwork and a twin collab, and I love how one red,
yes,
and one loves the blue, just like my twins.
One
like they would gravitate toward one color versus the other.
Yes, and so a collab, but they each have their individual contribution to the collab.
Yes.
And what an amazing story. I think it's probably so scary for any parent that has a baby in the NICU, and to see these kids grown up and loving sports and thriving is so inspiring.
And getting to be a part of this too.
Yes, and getting to be part of this amazing new tradition that they launched this week, or this year.
Yes.
Buffalo in the holiday season's getting an early boost with the return of one of Western New York's most festive tradition. Hofbrauhaus Buffalo has announced dates for its annual Crystal Kindle Market, transforming the space into a European-style winter wonderland. Here in studio with us is Hofbrauhaus's Ed Arnold, and did I say that remotely correct?
Very nice. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you. You tell us what it's called.
It's called the Christkindlmarkt Buffalo.
I love it. And tell us a little bit about the tradition.
Well, this is our 5th straight year, so I'm happy we've got that tradition built in. This is a European, almost a German-style Christmas market. So when you go there, you feel that charm of a European Christmas market. And we have vendors with crafts and ornaments. Some of them are German style. We have food, great mulled wine, so warm wine, and our special Chris Kindle marked
that's what these
mugs.
are for.
Yes, for hot chocolate. They say, and I think it's true, we have the best hot chocolate out there, and also the warm wine. And every year we have a new mug, and that is our mug for 2025. And it's the same with every Chris Kindle marked or every Christmas market all across Europe. They all have their own mugs, and they change from year to year.
And you see the video, and it doesn't really even look like it could be buffalo. It does look like something straight from Europe. Is this something that's a Hofbrauhaus tradition, you know, at different Hofbrauhauses around the country as well?
So no, it's not really a Hofbrauhaus thing, but about 5 years ago, we decided we really wanted to bring this to Buffalo, and at that time give something downtown for people to do, to families to come in, friends to come in and do downtown for Christmas in Buffalo. And there were no other Chris Kindle marks back then. Now we've got some other ones popping around, which actually kind of lends to the whole experience. The more there are, the better.
Because you can market hop then.
Right, exactly, exactly.
So when does yours start?
So ours starts this Friday. So it is, it's right around the corner. So Friday, for 5 weeks, it's going to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so just on the weekends. On Fridays, they go from 4 to 8. On Saturdays, they go from noon until 8. And on Sundays, they go from noon until 5. And the only exception is on Black Friday, where we're going from noon all the way to 8 o'clock.
Because people like to shop that day. Yes. And I see Santa will be there as well for certain hours.
Exactly. So every Friday and every Saturday and Sunday, Santa Claus is going to be there from, I think, is it 1 to 3?
Yes.
And we also have horse and carriage rides, free horse and carriage rides every Saturday and Sunday. We have a special event where we have Krampus, who is like the German anti-Santa, versus the Grinch, and that is not during the Christmas market. It's on, I think it's a Wednesday, December 3rd, but it's an event where they face off. And so there's a lot of like special activities. We have carolers that are coming in. We have special cookie decorating ceremonies, and every day we do something for charity. So we have a tree lighting on Friday night and Saturday night. And Friday night and Saturday night at 6 o'clock, there's a celebration, a little parade. We go out, we light a tree in the beer garden, and each tree lighting is done by a different charity. And then we also have a big present gathering event with Hope Rises, and this is the most beautiful thing. They fill up our banquet hall with presents. When I say fill it up, they really fill it up. And if you've never seen it, it's wonderful to see all those kids coming in and picking up their presents and leaving and talking to their parents excitingly and all of that. It's one of the, I think, the nicest things that we do.
That's all for this week's News to Celebrate. Thanks for joining us as we highlight the people and places that make Western New York shine. We'll see you next time.